I'm Kylee Owens. I'm a CMHC, which means I'm a clinical mental health counselor. I do sometimes have clients start therapy and they're like, I don't know what to say. I need you to guide me here. And a lot of times I like to let clients guide, but sometimes clients are like, I literally need your help. I don't know where to go. And so I actually have a lot of decks of cards in my office that range from like, let's explore what's important to you. What are your values? Let's explore emotions and which ones show up in your life in certain ways. I also have some very vague cards that just have all sorts of like paintings that are very intricate that can allow us to explore different parts of you or parts of your life. I have cards that go through coping skills. So there's just like, I also just have like get to know you cards. Like there's just, sometimes I think it feels more comfortable when someone can just like read a question versus like feeling like someone is asking them a question. I kind of view, sometimes people come into therapy with fires in their life, so to speak, and initially we're just putting out fires, learning how to manage things there, and then eventually the fires get put out and they're like, hey, I don't have anything to talk about. And surely enough, we always find something to talk about, and there's usually like deeper rooted things at that point that now there's a lot more stability in your life. It's a lot easier to start getting into those deeper things. I work with a lot of anxiety, a lot of trauma, a lot of life adjustments and relationship dynamics. I don't work with couples, but I do work with like the individual navigating relationships. Teens are my jam. Like I do work with a lot of teens. I'm able to build relationships with teens rather quickly. I think a lot of teens are put into therapy without it being their idea, and I always want to start with like, this is your space. So sometimes that looks like parents have an agenda and then the teen has an agenda, and I'm always going to go with what the teen needs and wants in therapy. Not that we're trying to be dismissive to parents. I think what they say matters, but we're going to focus on the teen first and then find ways to like help the parents get on board with where we're at with the teenager, meet them where they're at. I also don't expect a teenager to want to sit on a couch and want to talk to me about their life. Like we start with just the get to know you things. Like I want to know what music you like. I want to know what your friends are like. I've got games. We've got Uno. I've got really cool cards that just ask random questions. We can make bracelets. We can color. Like there's really so much more to therapy, especially with young people, other than let me sit on a couch and tell you about my feelings. I also like to practice a lot of slowing down with people. Our lives are really busy outside of a therapy space, and so I myself and my client can practice really slowing down in a moment, whether that's looking at what emotion is coming up, where you're noticing it in your body, what that might then mean for you. Or we're just like very focused on human interaction, really being seen and understood in a way that doesn't happen anywhere else. Like honestly, yeah, you could Google skills, you could ask ChatGPT to tell you what to do in a certain circumstance, but there's something about the relationship piece that you just don't get outside of here. And I like to help clients feel seen and unjudged in a way that they haven't before. I think it's also just our job to be a witness, to be someone who can see someone in their hardest times and still want to show up for them every time. I think I want clients to be more comfortable with the uncomfortable, whether that be ambiguity or emotions or life experiences that have been hard, just like increase their capacity to sit with those things. You matter. What you need and want in life matters. What you have to say matters. You're worthy of love. You're worthy of time. You're worthy of connection.